Hey guys, welcome back. This is video number 5 in the 1913 Duesenberg Cyclekart build series. Right now we're working on the body, so part 5 of the body series. In the last video we built the tail section, or the top of the tail section. I didn't film this bottom part. All this is 9 inches of straight cut of 9 inches, about 66 inches long. And I fit it to the bottom of this. I just went around with a presser wrench and just bent this a little bit so it fit inside this curve. And that was real super simple. I bent this over my knee to get this shape to fit on the wire form, which is here, and fits perfectly on the wire form. So what we found out was when I put this on, I slid it forward a little bit, so this got a little high in the front in relation to the seat back. So we're going to cut about a ½ inch off the bottom all the way around to make this thing fit. So we're going to do that next. Okay, so we got the tail mounted with Zeus fasteners on the sides. I'll show you how that mounts right there. There's a Zeus fastener from the back side. And there's one on this side over here. And it fits pretty good. We went ahead and riveted the joints together. And we're going to do some body filler on these areas because there's a little bit of work to be done. We made these little filler panels and then hand bent this bracket on the back side to hold the tail. So this will be 3 screws to remove the tail plus the Zeus fasteners on each side. I'll show you the back side of what that. See this little, about a 1 inch bit of material bent up here. So next up we got to cut holes for the gas tank and the starter. Okay, so if you're running a Predator motor, the pull starter, I reversed it. So normally it's over here, and I've seen some guys have to open their seat up to start the motor, even though they have access through for the controls. I reversed it, so I just undid these 3 screws, I think they're 8mm, or bolts rather, and then turned it. And you can clock this in many different directions. There's all kinds of holes all the way around this thing to change the clocking of where the pull starter is. So I'll have one hole on the side of this for the choke, the fuel, and the pull start. So keep it simple. This is the same way that the Honda is clocked when you get it from the factory. The Predator's is over here for some reason, I don't know why. Anyway, I put it the same place the Honda's at, and I think it's going to work great. So I've marked on the tail section. I took careful measurements on the chassis where these controls are going to be. So I went 2 inches up. It's about 5 inches wide. So I'm going to drill pilot holes in these little red marks. And then I've got a, what is this, an 1.5 inch hole saw. So I'll hole saw this, 4 holes, and then connect them, so it'll just be basically one square here. I think there'll be enough room to get in there to control it and pull start it. If not, I can always make it bigger, but that'll get it started anyway. And then after we do that, we'll cut the hole for the fuel filler, which is going to be up here, and the exhaust pipe, which is going to be right about here. So anyway, let's start cutting. Okay, the 4 holes are cut. Now we're going to connect them straight across and just make a square hole with rounded edges, I guess you would say. The gas cap is 3 inches. The hole is 4. It's a big old Milwaukee hole dozer, 4 inch. So anyway, this drill works great for that. It does create a lot of torque, so careful, hold on tight. And yeah, there you go, access to the gas cap. And I got this pretty well cut out and trimmed up, and I test fitted it, fits perfect. So that looks pretty neat and tidy. One more hole to cut, which would be for the exhaust over here. So I'm going to clean this hole up first, and then we'll do the exhaust hole. Okay, I think we're going to call that the end of video number 5 of the Cyclekart Duesenberg Body Build series. I've got the tail section pretty well done. We're ready for some body filler. Got a couple low spots and some hammer marks here and there. That'll come out with a little bit of body filler. And the only thing I have left to do on this is to weld on an extension on the exhaust pipe, which I cut a hole for here. You see the exhaust in the background there. So we're just going to extend that about 3 or 4 inches. Bring it out the tail section. Got these all smoothed out. And easy access to the gas cap right there. You can reach in and get the gas cap off easily. We'll need a funnel to fill it. This has plenty of room for the controls and the starter, pull starter. So this turned out pretty good. I'm really happy with this tail section. Started this about a week ago. So it took about a week to get this done. Some morning hours and some afternoon hours after work. And came out pretty good. So the next section is to do these side panels. which I shall have to buy another sheet of aluminum. This one is what's left of the 4x8 sheet, and I'm about 3 inches short of getting that to fit, so no jokes about that, fellas. But anyway, another sheet of aluminum will have this thing buttoned up and get it ready for paint. So thanks again for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for all your comments and questions. If I can help you guys anyway, please let me know. Hit me up on Facebook or send me an email through the YouTube here. Anyway, cheers and have a great day.